By Manscaped.
I didn't know I can do that. Appreciate the bits, thank you. Damn, I finna say they going straight in.
Omni-Man versus Bardock, the ostracized Viltrumite and the doomed Saiyan. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Omni-Man, Earth's once greatest hero. Alongside the Guardians of the Globe, he protected the world from all manner of threats. And then, in a single day, it all went horribly wrong. Why, Omni-Man? How, Omni-Man? Who, Omni-Man? Who indeed? Champion of Earth, best-selling author J.K. Simmons, yet it was all a charade, with his murderous rampage only brought to a halt thanks to his own son. It all starts with his home planet, Viltrum, which I hear is a totally lovely utopia. Through brutal, mortal combat. With a K! Or, wait, no, that came later. Viltrumites are among the most powerful beings in the universe. Even more so after they purge the weaker members.
Cap, nigga. They not. No. That is true. That is true. Definitely not the smartest, though.
Members of their species. As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire, Omni-Man infiltrated Earth as Nolan Grayson, expected to prepare the planet for Imperial assimilation. Which should have been easy, since he's got your classic strongman superpowers, and he's basically invulnerable.
There you go.
Easily
nah, for real. You know what I'm on.
He can fly at unbelievable speeds, soaring from Earth to the planet Thraxa in under 1 week. Thraxa is, quote, a couple galaxies away, give or take, so a minimum of 2 galaxies.
A week?
Beyond the Milky Way's
I can do that in like 45 seconds.
Lesser-known Triangulum galaxy,
how the audio sound for
which
you?
Is over 2.7 million light years away. Reaching it in under 1 week means Omni-Man must have flown over 142 million times faster than light. Oh, and Viltrumites can't breathe in space, so he held his breath the whole way. And it's not like he was in a rush. He was on a soul-searching trip, contemplating the significance of smashing his own son's face in.
That's good.
Yeah, this is why I'm never having kids. You're missing out. But according to another Viltrumite, Thetis, a bunch of other Viltrumites who actually were.
You know, watching this shit, you gon' low-key spoil yourself for like the show, because Thaddeus like 80 seasons away for regular niggas.
In a hurry, flew to Viltrum across the Virgo supercluster in less than 24 hours. That's over 20 billion times faster than light. You don't really need to rush anyway.
Okay.
The older a Viltrumite gets, the slower they age. According to the Invincible Handbook, Nolan is over 2,000 years old.
Damn.
And regardless of age, Viltrumites don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans do, so they rarely ever tire out. Seriously? He's got parenting easy mode on, and he couldn't even handle that. I would have called that back when my daughter was born. Well, you would have to be a Viltrumite first. A Viltrumite's body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate. This cellular structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment, reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible. Yeah, like surviving your intestines getting ripped out.
They are spoiling so much shit because they got
ripping
to.
out your whole beard all at once. Ugh. Only a Viltrumite can pull off something that disturbing. Nolan is incredibly tough, but if he faces superior forces, his smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison. This is why Viltrumites are considered invincible. Most weapons in the universe can't even scratch a Viltrumite like him. Even a ship's cannon like this one can't take down a Viltrumite.
Can't take me down either.
Obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star. Speaking of planets, he's strong enough to shatter one by flying straight through it.
Let's retcon that because these niggas are just talking. It took 3 of those niggas, because that's hella out of context. It took 3 of those niggas to destroy the planet and a magic bullet. That nigga just didn't do it to do it. They're not that strong. Get off the dick. Get off the dick.
Planet's so big it has a whole ring around it. The Roche limit factor dictates the size a celestial body must be.
And now that I'm seeing it, they probably just finna give that feat to him. He did not fucking do that. You saw Mark. Got him with a 1 in 4. Yeah, you saw that nigga Mark. Hold on.
And it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star. Speaking of planets, he's strong enough to shatter one by flying straight.
And he's not even like the first or second nigga. It's Mark, Thaddeus, and then him. And these niggas are fucked up. I'm just saying. And it was a magic bullet. These niggas are not doing that shit. They finna get that feet to that nigga specific. I can see it right now.
Through it, a planet so big it has a whole ring around it.
The Roche limit factor dictates the size a celestial body must be in order to disperse orbiting material as a ring. In short, an Earth-sized planet can't support such a ring, meaning this one must be much larger.
They giving this nigga that feet.
How the ring is actually made up of dead bodies because, spoilers? Just go read the comic.
If Roche isn't doing it for you, this planet also supports 5 moons in its orbit, and even the smallest is a perfect sphere, meaning its own gravity shaped it. At minimum, a moon like that must have a diameter of 600 kilometers, or 370 miles. Comparing this to the planet's diameter, we can tell this world is nearly 14 times larger than Earth.
Or it was before, you know, kablam.
Now, Omni-Man does have his weaknesses. Monsters like Ragnar's can pierce Viltrumite flesh, and he's extremely sensitive to a specific high-pitched frequency, which can destabilize his body's equilibrium.
But his real weakness turned out to be, you guessed it, fatherhood. Thanks to his son Mark, Nolan began to re-examine his perspective and his place in the universe. He settled down in a new place, got himself a new job, and even had a new kid with his new wife, who's a bug. The bug lady, he banged a bug.
Why?
I couldn't
Omni-Man?
even.
How? Omni-Man?
Hey,
He's
everyone
free.
deals with parenting stress in their own way. When Nolan was lecturing to Mark about how insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the only one he was trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's real mission isn't planetary conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
Godspeed, Omni-Man.
Wasn't a lot to go off of.
In the far reaches of
All
the
right,
cosmos,
I'm
lay
back.
a
Let's
world
lock
with a
in.
people
All
like
right.
no other, born and raised to do just one thing: fight.
The Saiyans, a proud warrior people from the planet Vegeta, ruled by, King Vegeta. Well, narcissist much.
Exactly. Their pride blinded them to the truth of their impending doom. But perhaps one Saiyan represented the best of them, even during.
Okay, I'm making predictions before this even go any further. If you got to spoil something to explain it, go ahead and do it. All right, that's a bet. Let's do this, right? Lock in with me on this one, please. Y'all feel me? If we going with this Bardock, red bandana Bardock, this nigga fucking slams Omni-Man. Just saying. No pun intended. He slams Omni-Man. If we going with the DBS one, that could be more of a fight. Maybe. Who knows? But I'm assuming they're going to pull out all stops for this nigga because he can go Super Saiyan. Because if it's him, then he can go Super Saiyan because you know he did against Frieza's grandpappy. I want to put it out there. Frieza's grandpappy and Frieza's family been destroying I ain't gonna say galaxies, multiple planets with a finger. Super Saiyan Bardock slammed that nigga on his head. So if Bardock goes Super Saiyan in this at all, which I'm pretty sure he is because they're gonna use these niggas at max, he should fucking stomp Omni-Man. Now DBS Bardock. Who knows? We ain't really seen too much from the nigga, so who knows? I still think that Bardock could probably fuck him up too, but let's continue. This Omni-Man is not Superman. Let's not put that out there.
During their waning glory days.
Bardock! He's cool, he's crude, he's got a bad attitude, and if he goes apeshit, you're totally screwed. And
Sparking
guess what?
coming out.
He's father of Goku.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed.
Right? What a curveball.
So what does that make Turles?
Who?
Bardock was a cold-blooded killer, ruthlessly conquering planets in service to the Saiyans' true overseer, Lord Frieza.
They didn't just conquer planets, they wiped out every living thing, leaving Frieza uninhabited rocks to sell away. Bardock was an asshole. Well, until he wasn't.
Bardock's story has evolved over the years, with multiple iterations to draw from.
Including one where he's a brilliant scientist.
Got that from Superman right
But
there.
only one is considered officially canon. Bardock's demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually married fellow warrior Guinea, and had 2 sons, Raditz and Kakarot.
No, Bardock didn't go totally.
Funny thing is, I'm gonna stop pausing it. No, I'm not. they saying it all started with Bardock, but like the oldest son never has like the father's hair. So, you know, Raditz don't got his daddy hair, and then the youngest got the daddy hair and look like the daddy. Same thing with Goku. Gohan don't look like that nigga because he don't got his hair, but then you get Goten. I just want to put that fun fact out there. Base Bardock is literally clobbering him. Super Saiyan would just be unfair. I say that all the time, but let's see what happens. Because Omni-Man is not Superman. He got beat the fuck up by the whatever team he was on, and he got lucky because he took out the speedster nigga quick.
He was still a ruthless warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his? It's stained with the blood of his fallen friends. Hardcore.
Bardock could fly, move faster than light, and was naturally
They just said this nigga can move faster than light. Omni-Man can't do that. End the fight right there.
adept in using his ki as an explosive weapon.
AKA shooting lasers from his hands. True to his brutal screw-you nature, Bardock's moves are all about overwhelming power. His final spirit cannon is like a ki-powered bazooka. His rebellion hammer punch ignites enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battering ram. The guy has no chill. He will run you over, break your spine, light you on fire, and then move on to the next guy. All in a day's work for
it's funny because he's not lying. He just evaporated that nigga.
While Bardock cared for Gine, in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no family man. Like
rest of the guys,
Saiyans,
just like
he
boys.
saw his sons
Look at
as
him.
nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a low-class warrior, so it was unlikely his kids would grow up to be anything more than battlefield fodder.
But they would still possess the Saiyans' power, a transformation that was the key to their planetary
That right there would fuck
devastation.
Omni-Man up.
Big monkey!
Under the light of a full moon,
Big monkey!
a Saiyan with a tail manifests the Uzaru.
This great ape form increases Bardock's
Ooh,
power
they gonna put on
tenfold,
Zaro
turning
on this
him into
nigga.
an unstoppable kaiju. Quick, someone call Yajirobe.
While some Saiyans can maintain control over this berserker form, low-class warriors like Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so precise he can speak while changed, but Bardock cannot.
Hell, it's questionable if he even remembers everything that happens when he goes full tilt gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see, monkey smash.
Despite being low-class,
Real?
Bardock's power level nearly matched that of King Vegeta, who could destroy multiple planets at once.
That's it! Oh my gosh. What'd you say, brother? Omni-Man can't go into the instant transmission realm, whatever it's called, when them niggas moving. Yeah, he doesn't. He just with them, they not using instant transmission. You gotta remember, they just moving so fast the human eye can't see. Omni-Man can't do that. This feat alone, they saying Bardock is just as strong as King Vegeta. 3 planets. Nigga just waved his hand. No sweat. That's it. End the debate. I promise you, if Omni-Man wins this, they capping. They didn't do their calculations right.
At about this time, King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kinda janky. Nobody can agree on what the number really means.
Outside of his fight with Gas, Bardock doesn't really show any high-end feats in canon, but we can use power levels to compare him to other characters with similar levels to better understand his potential.
Like when his son fought Prince Vegeta. What's the scouter say about his power level?
Damn, they were pretty
It's
damn
over.
strong.
8,000.
Waved his hand and blew up
Yeah,
planets. That's what I've been saying.
Vegeta's lip flaps, but we only cover the cold hard truth, damn it.
According to this movie pamphlet, Goku's power level between his fight with Vegeta and his trip to Namek was 10,000. This lines up with that previous reading and puts him on par with
9,000?
Goku's training during the trip
the
eventually
league?
raised him to 90,000 upon arrival, but this gives us a clear window.
Damn,
Yeah,
Goku.
early in the trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star, which is impressive considering the speed involved.
The planet Namek is outside Earth's quadrant of the universe, and it took his ship 6 days to make the journey.
6 days?
Traveling a quarter of the universe.
Shit, when I was younger, that shit felt like a month.
9.5 trillion times the speed of light.
And Goku had to keep up with that kind of speed to do all that other stuff.
Makes sense given far weaker characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this speed and power meant when Bardock and his team assaulted the planet Cereal, they went, cheerio!
Bardock ravaged the planet,
Hate these
annihilating its people, until he found 2 survivors, a mother and her child. Some may call it weakness, others a moment of clarity. But Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently
said, "Oh, I'm
born son.
tweaking."
He chose to spare the two, and even pushed himself far past his limits to protect them from his own Frieza Force allies, who taunted that Frieza had dire plans for the Saiyans' future.
This moment changed.
They be making a
Bardock,
bunch of them
making
niggas
him
look
more
sexy.
appreciative of
Pause.
his family and
That's what I said.
conscious of
Hold on, what'd you
Frieza.
say?
When all the Saiyans were called
Niggas,
back
some
to
children
fight
in
Vegeta
Dragon Ball
for
are
mysterious
Yeah, that's what I said.
reasons. He had a hunch
Put
something
Gohan
was
in
up,
put
so
Gohan in
before
there,
his
it's over.
final stand, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming
And
face to
Vegeta.
face with the
Kid
tyrant,
Vegeta.
he sent his youngest kid away for protection, a choice that allowed his son to thrive.
Yeah,
And
sure.
hey, that's what good parents do.
A choice that would have a greater significance than Bardock could ever imagine.
And then Dildo Dickhead blew them all up and he died.
Dildo dickhead.
Or did he? Bardock got killed so freaking hard he got blasted back in time.
Actually, he was pulled away by these two, who miscalculated and misplaced him incorrectly in the time stream.
Blah, blah, blah. No
Wow, they
kidding,
connected that.
whatever.
Hilarious.
He survived. And when he realized what happened, he got so unbelievably pissed off, he went Super Saiyan. What?
All right, this is very much an alternate universe what-if scenario, and it is jarring. But think about it. The Super Saiyan form is not achieved through training alone. It requires
It's for me.
dedication, introspection, victory,
I can do it right now.
failure, love,
Not gonna do it.
and loss. Frieza destroyed the Saiyans because he feared the possibility of the Super Saiyan, a Saiyan with power that could rival his own. But perhaps
This shit did
Bardock's
numbers in the
transformation
hood.
was more than simply a what-if. He had begun to take the very steps his son later would to achieve the form. Perhaps if Frieza had hesitated, even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him right then and there.
Damn, pour one out for Bardock, who figured out how to be the truest Saiyan right at the end of it all. I know Kakarot would be proud.
Hard. If Omni-Man win this shit,
Shout out to everyone who believed in us during our recent crowdfunding.
they cap.
Joining you in that support is the first ever sponsor for an independent...
I've been waiting for this for years. Kratos versus Asura. Fuck.
death metal episode, Manscaped.
Manscaped's new
Hold on.
Manifested before him right then and there.
Damn, pour one out for Bardock.
I can't
who
even
figured
blame
out how
them.
to be
Blame
the
who?
truest
Niggas
Saiyan
fighting
right
will
at the end
always.
of it all.
Niggas fighting will
I know
always do
Kakarot
numbers
would
for
be
hood niggas. Oh yeah,
proud.
for sure. Especially Dragon Ball.
Hey, shout out to everyone who believed in us during our recent crowdfunding.
And joining you in that support is the first
Yes, sir. I've been waiting for this for years. I put in the Kratos versus Spawn. I think it was one of that. It was close to that time. I said Kratos needs to fight Asura. Two angry niggas killing gods. Come on, man. Been years.
ever sponsor for an independent death metal episode, Manscaped.
Manscaped's
Did they do that already?
masterpiece is the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra in forged
Yeah, I missed it.
gold. Talk about a fancy
We
name.
shake balls.
This special edition trimmer is the perfect tool for the golden era of hair grooming, where precision, luxury, and performance meet. There's limited quantities available, so you need to pick one up soon.
If you're anything like me, your scruff grows all over the place way too fast. Or maybe you get that itchy scraggle Wiz has. Yeah. Either way, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra Gold comes with two blades for any occasion, a trimmer and a foil. And look at it. It's so slick.
It's waterproof, of course, and the new LED light illuminates even the trickiest
I'm not really worried about
spots,
no
while adding
damn-
a touch of elegance.
I'm
to
just
the
trying to let
routine.
them get
Join the
this.
10 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped.
Damn,
for
how
all
long
their
is it gonna
grooming
last, though?
needs. Get the special edition Lawnmower
Okay, it should be done.
5.0 Ultra in forged gold while supplies last.
Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code DEATHBATTLE at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code DEATHBATTLE at manscaped.com.
Thanks to Manscaped for helping our fans and members support the channel. Seriously, show them some love by clicking the link below.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Okay, let's see what we got. They got this nigga twerking. All right. Ew, shaky. The animation has gotten crazy over the years. Y'all niggas wasn't here in 09. It wasn't 09.
Great. Another gross bug planet.
Oh, he on a bug planet? That's it.
This planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
Don't underestimate me!
Here we go. All right, let's go for real. He working that nigga right now.
Just like my son, sticking his nose in places he's not ready for.
My sons would kick his ass!
Real. That ain't something you just finna eat. Ah! Nah, you tough, right? Let one of them bitches hit you. Not my shit.
Whatever you are, you're an embarrassment.
You see the real power of a Saiyan.
And the great apes are not slow by any means. I'm not trying to see that shit.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Thank you. These niggas are not slow. I'm on the buzz. They need a way for Azaru, I guess. Not gonna lie, I got a bad feeling. Oh yeah, for sure. Of course. That D-transformation was so quick.
Shit.
Not the nigga hit me with my own tail. It was just Bardock was just in space. I'm just saying.
I won't let you take me from my
The cool call. Damn, cool callback. This is it. This is it. He's not fucking doing that.
Your time is up!
He sounds just like him on that bar. Okay. My nigga, what the fuck?
You said Saiyan. Remember it.
My nigga, this is bullshit. Alright.
Fuck.
Oh, these niggas are so lucky. Fuck death battle from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, I'm done.
Gokus have got to stop picking fights with guys in capes.
Pitting
No,
Saiyan
it's-
against Viltrumite is fascinating. Among the many similarities, 5 specific categories stand out.
Starting with speed.
First time I've ever done
Bardock
this.
is much faster, given his power level matched Goku dodging asteroids at 9.5 trillion times light speed, much higher than the Viltrumite's fastest speed. Add on the 50 times multiplier from Super Saiyan, and it's a huge difference.
Right, Bardock clearly has the speed.
I wouldn't be
advantage,
surprised
but
if Death
strength
Battle
and
secretly
durability
sponsored by the
are
Frieza
another
Force.
story.
Though it doesn't seem like it
Spoiler alert, the
Bardock's
winner of the
skills
Death Battle is a
like
super
King
alien
Benji,
warrior
who
from a
fights 3
planet that
planets at once, and
conquers
Omni-Man
other
only
planets.
slays one.
Also, yeah,
But
super
given how
alien
big that
son.
one planet
The
was,
community is already
numbers
tearing
are
itself
actually
apart over
pretty
the
similar,
controversial
until we factor in the Super Saiyan boost, right?
verdict.
Well, there's
Is
a
like
catch.
Death Battle
A
never
major
left.
plot point
At this
in
point, I'm
Invincible
100%
involves the
sure
coalition
Death
of
Battle
planets
hates anything
admitting that
DB.
their weapons cannot
Giving him
hurt
Super Saiyan is.
Viltrumites.
Hold on.
So,
Yeah, they
when
got
their
me fucked
ship's
up.
cannon obliterated this
Nigga, I
gigantic
watched
solar
this
disk, it highlighted
if-
just how
Ah, yeah,
tough
this
the
is fucking
Viltrumites really
stupid.
are.
This disc completely blocked
Damn,
the
is my
sunlight
fucking
connecting
mouse
between
dead?
the planet and its star. And this is no ordinary planet. Its size and density are so high that its inhabitants are as strong as Viltrumites just due to living in its natural gravity. To full
I'm gonna show you something real quick. This gonna spoil it a little bit. Is what it is. What's this motherfucker's name? Okay. The big ass Ozar was already overkill. Yep. The battle beast, the big white lion or tiger. I'm assuming this nigga's a lion. No, Yeah, I'm assuming he's a lion. You see the nigga in the back, his name is Thrag. He's the strongest Viltrumite ever at the current stance when he pops in. He beat the shit out of Omni-Man and the Battle Beast right there. He beat the shit out of every Viltrumite, including this nigga back here. So you see these little creatures back here, that's who they were fighting. They were fucking Thrag up, straight up, cutting that nigga down. So he came in, boom, 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 boom. They started swiping niggas up. They finally take all them down. Battle Beast and Thrag fight, and Thrag cut himself, and he was like, "I know you injured, so I'm gonna injure myself to make this fight fair." And they fought for like a week straight, and the nigga Thrag almost lost. These niggas are not that fucking strong. Oh, my cam blocking? Hold on. This nigga right here slams Viltrumites. These two are lucky they didn't have to deal with this nigga. This nigga Thrag, the nigga with the bald fade and the mustache, Chris lineup, strongest Viltrumite at the time, right? At the fucking time, right? Listen. Thrag couldn't handle that nigga. But Thrag was already injured. Correct. So he said, I'm going to cut myself. Whoosh, he cut himself. He was like, I'm going to give myself an injury so this is fair. Mind you, Thrag didn't just beat the shit out of him. These niggas had like a week-long fight or however many long fight. Don't worry, bro. I'm just going to upload this to YouTube. Had a however day-long fight. And the nigga barely won. If I'm taking it out of context, let me know. He barely won. He barely fucking won. Bardock slams Omni-Man. These niggas definitely just got a dislike for me.
To light to such a planet and remain in consistent orbit, the disk would need to be positioned at its L1 point, the spot that creates an uninterrupted view between sun and satellite, and the disk itself must be about half the diameter of the star in question. This means the scaling of the disk puts it at 3 septillion tons.
That's 24
I'm trying to hear that.
Which makes Omni-Man over 11,000 times stronger than base Bardock.
He did not do that by his fucking self. Did they not read the fucking comic? He did not do that shit on his own.
Super Saiyan forms could make up that difference. So strength goes to Nolan.
Still, numbers aren't everything. As far as versatility in combat goes, neither had one distinct advantage that could win outright.
Omni-Man survives in space for much longer, but Bardock barely squeaks out the edge here thanks to his ranged versatility with key attacks and, of course, Super Saiyan.
Okay,
all I'm saying is they just gave they gave Omni-Man a feat that's not his fucking feat. I'm just saying.
Address the Super Saiyan Bardock thing. It's perfectly fair to question whether or not the form should be in this comparison at all. However, even with the form included, Nolan still takes this, especially when it comes to our last two categories, experience and stamina.
Yep, Omni-Man's been around a lot longer than Bardock, over 2,000 years, and even with Super Saiyan, Bardock's no master of the form.
And without that mastery, the form drains the user's energies at an increased rate. Which brings us to what may be Omni-Man's most surprising advantage.
Those weird smart atoms.
Saiyans like Bardock can fight for days on end, but only for so long. Bardock possesses a limited pool of ki, which only depletes faster when using super forms like the Great Ape. In contrast, Omni-Man's biology prevents him from tiring in most cases, letting him travel across whole galaxies for weeks non-stop. And his smart atoms adjust to counter whatever physical strain he's subjected to.
Bardock's crazy speed and power made him a real challenge.
But Nolan's strength, experience, and sheer endurance presented an unstoppable and unshakable force that would inevitably land the killing blow.
When push came to shove, Omni-Man raised the bar. Doug.
I'm not taking this shit. I said that too. They give this nigga Omni-Man fake W's. Yeah, I'm not taking that shit because the feat was not his feat. You see two other niggas in it. It's a magic bullet. The feat is not his. It does not matter. If we're comparing feat for feat, King. Oh my god, these niggas got me tweaking. King Vegeta waved his hand, blew up 3 planets. Cool. They're in the same power range. He did not do that by himself. King Vegeta did that by himself, standing like this. Standing like a bad bitch. Come on, son. Clip that, clip that, clip that, clip that, clip that, clip that. I'm not taking that. That's a fake W. They giving niggas fake tripping. Hold on, my fault. They giving niggas fake feats. He used up all his ki, so he lost. Nigga, they gave Bardock fucking Budokai Tenkaichi game limitations for real. For real. Yeah, he used up all his ki, he lost 100%.
The winner is Omni-Man.
Next time.
No!
This battle.
Who we got next time on Death Battle, man?
Doug.
The winner is Omni-Man.
Next time on Death Battle.
I don't give a fuck about this one, to be honest. Well, all right, let's read more. Pause for Master Chief versus Doom Guy. Doom Guy. That fight's already been done. That fight's already been done. Doom Guy. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Looks like the unspoken rule of Death Battle is the Goku hairstyle must never beat someone wearing a cape. Yeah, that's definitely kind of what it sounds like. I get the Superman versus Goku. That's fair. That's Superman. That's the standard. He is the standard. But it's Omni-Man. He's not that. He's not like that. I'm sorry. He's not like that. I would understand if you threw Thrag in there, right? And he's not like that. The Viltrumites are not like that. Let's see. I don't know how someone who can barely destroy... And it was a dying planet. Oh my gosh. Thank you to Some Gum. I don't know how someone who can barely destroy a dying planet with help of 2 equals on his level and someone who destroyed 3 planets by waving their hand. Fake feet. I don't give a fuck how big that planet was. The planet was already destabilized. I'm so glad he brought that up. Just do Kratos and Astro, bro. This was an L. Yeah, I gave this one. This is the first one I've ever given a dislike. It's a fake feat for that nigga. I don't care how big the planet was. The planet was already destabilized at its core. The planet was dying. It took 3 Viltrumites and a magic bullet to destroy. You're giving that nigga a fake feat. I don't care about the stamina and all of that extra shit. Whatever. It don't matter how much stamina you got if the person beating your ass is overwhelming the fuck out of you. Animation was good as hell. Voice acting was great. Researchers brought this down. Yeah, this one down from 100%. Because if you're giving, like I said, right? If this was like Super, Dragon Ball Super, Bardock, maybe. Maybe. And if Dragon Ball Super and the Dragon Ball Z were still kind of in the same region of he's just as strong as King Vegeta, then you still kind of lost me on that one. But they lost me on this one for sure. They forgot to account Planet Vegeta being 10 times the size of Earth and Omni-Man needing 2 other people to help him destroy a planet. Two other people and a magic bullet. And the planet was already fucked up. So you're not going to mention how Omni-Man needed help destroying the planet. They frying niggas. They frying niggas. Let's see. Some of these statements are strange. When they are talking about King Vegeta destroying 3 planets and Omni-Man destroying a large one, they didn't take into perspective the amount of effort required. King Vegeta just raised an arm and those planets were destroyed, while Omni-Man needed help of 2 others and barely destroyed that planet. A planet that was already dying. Wrap it up, Frieza, we know it's you. No, that's real. The Guardians of the Globe did more damage to Omni-Man than Bardock, please. Light speed movement, that's it. You wanna know why Wally West is beating so many niggas? It's because niggas can't touch him. Get the fuck out of here. 2 others to destroy a dying planet, by the way. Don't forget the magic bullet. The main thing that irks me about this is that Omni-Man was given the full strength of taking down the planet when he had 2 others helping him, and he needed 2 others to help him or else he wouldn't be able to do it. Don't forget the bullet. Controversy is back just like the old times. No offense, but this is total BS. I'll I'll keep it simple for the silly people. Omni-Man destroyed a planet. How? Insanely powerful weapon to weaken the planet. Planet was already, that's that bullet. Planet was already dying. They would have died if they missed. Ow, thank God. They said they said if you niggas are out of sync by an inch, you all die. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. They would have died if they messed up a single thing and weren't perfect. Took 3 people, including Omni-Man, to break it. Good animation, but absolute horrible scaling. I swear they intentionally rigged the results to get people riled up in the comments to boost engagement. It's working. Nah, it is working because this is number 7 trending on YouTube. Prince Vegeta soon. Downplaying Super Saiyan and making Nolan take all the credit for the planet is insane. Fake feats. It appears that you're better at animation than scaling. Bardock, great, another gross bug planet. Omni-Man, and I took that personal. Yeah, he fucking the bugs on there. I usually never care who wins and just comes for the animation, but this one kind of annoyed me. Bardock is at the same level as King Vegeta. Shows King Vegeta destroying 3 planets with a hand wave. Omni-Man can destroy a planet. No, he cannot. I know what you're saying though. I know what you're saying. What is that? I have no clue on how to say your name, so I don't want to butcher it. But I get what you're saying. I swear this channel will find ways to make Genos somehow beat Trunks. Yeah, Genos gets fucked up. That would be so fucking funny. Genos versus Trunks. Give Bardock Super Saiyan and still have him lose is insane. Whoever wins gets to bring home the milk. I feel like they picked the wrong winner on purpose for attention. The death battle was a joke. This might be the worst scaling y'all put out in a decade. Yeah, I think this might be the legit worst fucking scaling. Yep. Let's see. Bardock, my son would kick yours ass. Me, the best compliment Bardock ever gave Raditz. That's hella funny, because that's true. Raditz would fuck up Mark. For real. Mark is not like that, and Raditz would fucking kill that nigga. Raditz would kill that nigga. Death battle. Explaining one day why Deku beats the Grand Priest. Bardock wins easily. Master Roshi is the original series blew up a moon with the Kamehameha. And remember that power level in anime did not exceed 1,000 canonically speaking, and Bardock in his fight with Frieza reached 20,000. Yeah. Whatever, bruh. It's over. It's done. They got their engagement. On to the next. Yeah, and I don't give a fuck about the next one. The next one not gonna hit like that. Raditz gonna kill that nigga with the days of the... Raditz gonna kill that nigga with days of the week. Yeah. Everybody in the comments are all saying the same thing. Fake feet. Nigga did not destroy that planet by itself. And you scaling Bardock to King Vegeta. And King Vegeta did this. Kaboom. 3 planets. Let's put in perspective how far those planets were away from each other too. Nigga. What are we talking about? One key that key blast he received from the Ozaru should have fucked him up. Let me do this. I don't know why I put Nolan versus Monster. Come on now, baby. I need some new batteries. That's why this motherfucker tweaking out. That alone gave that nigga a nosebleed. Let's see. The thing didn't even fucking move. But Bardock being a Saiyan already gave him the high advantage. Yeah. The fact that the nigga didn't receive a Zenkai boost after his arm got fucked up is kind of crazy. And it's not like we haven't seen Saiyans fight with one arm before. Future Gohan. The fuck is it?
Desperate. I beat this thing already.
Sure. But we removed his pain center and juiced it up with every drug enhancement and upgrade we had. Plus, all that really pissed it off. And it blames you. Good luck.
Nigga couldn't even fly fast enough to get away.
There are 2 news helicopters moving in on on Omni-Man's fight.
But fuck him.
Omni-Man appears to be fighting the same creature he battled in the Sea of Japan over half a year ago.
You're playing with me, my boy. You're playing. Woo. Fighting for his fucking life. And I think the only reason this nigga got an advantage is because Mark pulled up. Am I wrong? No, Mark pulled up. Mark pulled up and helped the nigga. And they got fucked up by the road. If they sent this nigga out, he would have died. This, you remember? There's no way they saw this and thought, yeah, he beat Bardock. Now they know what they doing. Shout out to them. Definitely baiting. The only reason he even got the advantage over that creature, that nigga Mark pulled up. If they hired the battle beast, was like, hey man, we got the strongest nigga on the planet. Go fight him. He mad as fuck right now. He at his strongest. He would have died. Series over. Series over. He would have died. He's just weak. I get it. He's just like a lesser Viltrumite, you know? That's Abraham Lincoln. This, 100% right. Omni-Man slams this nigga. But 2 years ago? Damn. But that was fucking horrible, ladies and gentlemen. I do not respect that one. But they know what they were doing. I will 100% get them that. But that shit was trash.